I swear every time I film is when I have like period acne. Hi guys, my hair, I haven't dyed it in quite a while. Since the first time I dyed it black properly a while ago with my goth transformation video. And I have a lot of roots coming out here. I mean, you can see there, that's how much it has grown. So I'm going to be re-dyeing it today, but the plot twist is that I have this hair dye here, which I actually bought from Poundland. So I was in there the other day on my the day before my birthday actually. I was just picking up some snacks with my sister and I walked past a bunch of hair dye and I was thinking, oh, that's not going to be £1, because sometimes they have stuff, a lot of stuff in there that isn't actually £1. It's like £2 or £3, which is just fucking lies. It's called Poundland. So yeah, but this was actually £1. They had a ton of hair dye for £1 and I was like, shit, what if that actually works, you know, because it's hair dye. I mean, you know, I don't know. So usually hair dye in a drugstore is like £7. So if this works, then that's like a 1/7 of the fucking price, man. Inside is all the typical stuff that you mix together. Very basic. I read the instructions and it's just typical like towel damp hair. That's what I have right now. Just pouring that lovely stuff in. Now it's kind of a yellowy colour. I don't know if you can see. It's a bit of a pussy yellow colour. So I'm hoping that this is going to be a warm toned black, because I hate blue toned blacks. I just think like I went dark blue once and it was black for a few days because that's how like dark the dye was. So it was a very blue toned black. My hair was, this was about 2 years ago and I hated it. And it put me off trying to dye my hair black again. But then the ones that you buy in drugstores tend to be like these ones that you mix tend to be like a brown toned black. It's already going like a dark brown. Whoa, that's mad. Whoa. Ew. Ew, the edges of that stuff is going like dark brown. That's grim. Okay. And then we just shake this shit up. It's not changing any colour after that, and it's feeling kind of warm. I can't tell if that's the dye inside or just my hand because it's fucking boiling. But I'm gonna put these massive gloves on. Oh, it just like all sunk back in. Nice. Okay, I never like put that bit on my hair because it's never properly mixed up in the cap. So I just sort of like tend to squeeze that shit out until it starts coming out in like, until the stuff in the bottle comes out in a, there we go. Now it's like one consistency. Okay, let's go, bros. Okay, this is grey. Did I mix it enough? I don't know. Guess I'll fucking find out later. I mean, I mixed it for ages and it wasn't changing any colour. But maybe it stays like that and then it goes black whilst it's like on your head. But I also always have this fear that when I buy hair dye, like in a store, I always have a fear that like some kid has like gone in and opened the box and like swapped the colouring. Like that is just a fear that I have. Like I don't trust people to just not be assholes. I really want this to work. I don't want this to be another fail video. Although I would get more views, but still. I'm going out tonight, so I'd rather just dye my hair the colour I want it, you know? Okay, I'm gonna keep going with my roots. My hair's just going wet, but like again, this dye is not black whatsoever, it's still just grey. So I'll be back in a bit and see if it changes. Okay, so update, it's definitely going darker, but it's blue. I don't want it to be blue. I feel like it just did a fucking 360 and went from that weird browny yellow colour to fucking blue. What the fuck? I don't understand how this works. Like, how does it genuinely just go from yellow to grey to blue? Ow, I think I have a fucking spot in the back of my head that I was picking earlier. Why did I do that? I knew I was gonna dye my hair. Ow, I'm gonna get like poisoning and die. I'm gonna get blood poisoning, guys. This is my final video. Please subscribe so I can at least die famous, thanks. They're always like, oh, avoid the scalp, but I'm like, bitch, how the fuck am I supposed to like get my roots and avoid the scalp? My roots are in my scalp. And don't fucking come at me being like, oh, your hair's thin because you dye it so much. No, my hair has always been thin. The reason I started dyeing it was because I wasn't happy with how it looked with my natural colour, with how thin it was. And I was like, fuck this. If it's shit anyway, it might as well be the colour I want, you know? So like, don't fucking, like, look at my arms. Where is my arm hair? Where are my eyebrows? Like, don't come at me about my own body. I hate when people do that. Like, ugh. And now I'm just gonna continue mushing it around my scalp until I feel like that's all covered, and then I will just lather the rest through all my ends. So okay, so I'm pretty sure I have everything covered, but there's still a bit of dye in the bottle, so I'm literally just gonna like drizzle that shit all over my head just for good measure, really. And also I find if you put a lot on, then it will like stick in place better, so you can keep it up without it like falling around and dyeing your neck and all your furniture. So, because I would usually put cling film on it, but this hair dye is actually really hot. Like, just putting it on my hands, it instantly feels hot, like, on my fingers. So I'm not going to put cling film on it because I feel like in this temperature at the moment, you know, my head would literally melt in that cling film. So I'm okay. But yeah, like, look at the colour. It, like, goes on, like, it's a full-on, like, grey green, and then it goes blue. How does, I don't know. I think I'm all covered. So I'm gonna go wet wipe my edges a little bit, and I'll be back in, it says to leave for 30 minutes, so I'll be back in half an hour, and then we'll rinse it out and we'll see how well it took to my roots and all that shit. So I always just use one glove for the hair dye, so then I can put that one away, and then this one is still clean that I can use to like zhuzh through my hair when I'm rinsing it, and holding the shower head in the other hand. You're welcome for the expert tips. So I'm just about to rinse it off, and it has gone completely black. No blue sign there, so it's looking better than it was. Alright, when I was rinsing my hair, the water was brownish, so not sure what was going on with the blue, but what do we think, guys? I think, ow, okay, I definitely need to condition my hair more. Let's have a looky look. I think I washed off my skull pretty well, actually. There's like nothing really stuck there, and it looks like it has taken to my roots fairly well. Oh god, it's so bright. Okay, hold on. Not my gross spotty forehead, but yeah, my hair feels pretty soft. Doesn't feel gross or weird or anything. Doesn't smell bad. It's on my roots. It's definitely black, and it looks kind of, it doesn't look very particularly like cool toned or anything, so I think that's alright. Overall, I'm gonna give this hair dye a thumbs up. I think this has, you know, done the job. Better than, I used crazy colour, which is like £5 a bottle, and that was shit. It was blue toned and it just didn't take to my roots at all. But yeah, this is actually, I'm pretty chuffed with this. I feel like it's left me with a decent redo and root touch up. So yeah, Poundland, I think you got something decent, semi-decent at least, and this is supposed to last, well, it's permanent hair colour cream. Okay, so here is an update from the next day. I am looking rough as fuck, and I haven't slept, and I got home at like 5 AM in the morning, but that's not the point. The point is my hair is dry, just so you can see it and see my roots properly. So yeah, I'm very happy with my hair dye job. It doesn't feel weird or anything. It doesn't feel particularly gross or dry. It just feels pretty normal. So my face looks really greasy, but it's completely matte. It's just because I exfoliated, so now it's like completely smooth and shiny. Like, what's that highlighter, bitch? It's called, well, glitter specs. Never mind.